In this video we'll look at two methods for subtracting, counting on and column subtraction. We'll start with counting on. We're going to solve 463 subtract 178. Counting on from lowest to highest value, I will start with 178. I will count on to the next multiple of 100, which would be 200, and to get to 200 I need to add 22. I'll then go straight from 200 to 463. I can tell here I'm actually adding 263. Quick addition, double check, 263 and 22, 3 add 2 is 5, 6 add 2 is 8, and I've still got 200. So 463 take away 178 is 285. I'm now going to try it with columns. So 463 is subtracting 178. Right, with columns, I'm going to look at 3 and subtract 8. Now 3 take away 8 is minus 5. However, this method does not like minus numbers. So what I'm going to do is exchange some value for the next column. So I'll exchange from the 6, which now becomes a 5, and over here I've got 13 take away 8 now. So 13 take away 8 is 5. Moving on to the next column. 5 take away 7. Well, 5 take away 7 is minus 2, which does not compute with this method. So once again, I'm going to exchange value from the left. So I exchange some value from here to here. What I've now got is 15 take away 7. And 15 take away 7 is, of course, 8. And finally, 3 take away 1. The answer is, of course, 2. Both answers identical. Both methods follow correctly. And the answer is, of course, 285. Here we've got a decimal subtraction, and we're looking to solve 215 take away 172.4. With counting on, once again, we look at the lowest value number. From 172.4, I'll try and go straight to the next integer, which would be 173. From there, I'd go to the next multiple of 100. And then I go to 215. So, to get from 172.4 to 173, I am adding 0.6. To get from 173 to 200, I am adding 27. And then I've obviously got just to add 15 here. 0.6, add 27, add 15, adds up to a total of 6/10. 12 units and 4 tens. So 215 take away 172.4 equals 42.6. If we look at it at columns, some people panic a bit when they see this method laid out because they look at this and think, well, there's nothing to subtract 4/10 from. Well, in that case, there is something we can do. If we take a look at the 4/10, let's think what we'd actually add to make it to the next integer. Well, if you add 0.6, you got 173. So why don't we add 0.6 to this number and to this number as well? What we'll see is 215.6, and from that we're going to subtract 173. Suddenly, you might look at this and think it's a little less daunting. This will give us the same answer as the calculation on the left, because although we've increased the value of both numbers, we increased it equally. So the answer, the difference, will still be identical. So let's get cracking. 6/10 take away 0. Well, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? We still got 6/10. 5 units take away 3 units is, of course, 2 units. 110 take away 1 take away 7 is minus 6. Doesn't compute with this method, so what we're going to do is exchange some value. So let's exchange some value from this column, and now what we've got is 11 take away 7. We can do that, can't we? It's 4, which leaves us at the end with 1 take away 1, which is, of course, 0, no value. So the answer to 215 take away 172.4 is 42.6.